Welcome to the Wright On Sports Show. There are many sports shows out there, but this one is Wright On. Four guys giving each other hell about sports and their sometimes questionable choice of teams. Featuring the head of the table, Kyle Wright, the king of shit takes, Marcus Weisner, the show's resident asshole, Nick Gurley, and finally, doing all the dirty work, the show bitch himself, Drew Gorman. How these guys all get along, we may never know. But let's try to find out. Let's get started.
Whoa, okay. So, this is not our first rodeo today. Thank you for watching the Wright On Sports Show. This is a special
breaking news edition
of the Wright On Sports Show. We all went out to eat together, and we're sitting there after the show today. We're sitting at Diego's. I'll give shout out to Omar. I love Diego's. I love Omar.
Just cue me when I need to start crying.
Yeah, no, it's coming, buddy. It's coming.
Yeah, it's definitely coming.
So we're sitting there, and I'm not wearing a hat, so I hope I don't look like a goofball right now.
You know what?
Too
Just
late.
for this, I will.
Go Naga. Go Nagas.
Oh.
All right.
Holy shit, this thing's huge. What in the world?
Drew, Ed Orgeron is done at LSU after this season. So
Is that not weird that they're not just gonna go ahead and cut ties
pass
right
me my
now?
hat while we're talking. I'm sorry.
Why are they doing? Why at the end of the year? And why would they already report it? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Apparently, it was in the works before the Florida game. Like, talks had been talking of their split. But
Talks have been talking.
yes,
That's cool.
talks have happened. Let me say that better for you. Sorry, Big Nick knows.
Big nose Nick.
Yes,
So
Big
okay,
Nick knows.
Drew has been drinking a little.
Yeah, you've got big neck energy.
Yeah, he's got big Nick energy.
Hey, I had to put it PG for this crowd here. But yeah, apparently talks had happened beforehand, before the Florida game. And I don't know why, but apparently they just decided to release it now.
If I'm an LSU fan, I'm kind of
Are you really that upset?
I don't know if I'm upset, but I'm scratching my head for sure at what you said. And it's that here we are, week 8. We're fixing to be going into week 7. Maybe we're fixing to go into week 7.
No, we're about to go into week 8.
We're about to go into week 8 of college football. We're 4-3. We've beat Florida 2 years in a row. Ranked Florida. Florida's ranked both times. Last year they're in the top 10, and we go into Gainesville and beat them.
I mean, kept us out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Single-handedly kept us out of the playoffs.
Thanks to the shoe.
We're still getting signature wins.
Yeah. Well,
I just don't understand. I mean, I don't.
So I think he's Dan Mullen. If you watch the show, he's Dan Mullen.
A question I wanted to bring up during the show, which you guys kind of already answered. Now it makes it a very good question. Did that do more to release the heat from Coach O, or did it heat the seat up for Dan Mullen?
Are you talking what? The loss of LSU?
Yeah, that game from earlier today.
That would have been a
But
great question
it
before
was-
this news came out.
It was.
Yeah.
Everyone in their mind was thinking, "Oh, Coach O's seat's a little cooler because they beat a team they weren't supposed to." But Orgeron, according to a tweet from Ross Dellinger, says Orgeron is 49-17 at LSU. That's a hell of a good record.
But
really
his
good.
only season
But
with success was with
2019.
one of the best college
Yeah.
football teams we've ever seen.
Definitely probably the best college football offense we've ever seen.
But
offense, right? Yeah.
He's 9-8 since the championship game. However, this goes beyond field results, beyond on-field results. A strained relationship between coach and administration, rooted in team management and public/private behavior, has warped into an untenable situation, distrust, and outbursts.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we just couldn't make this video, and once we saw this, we had to come in and react to it, especially we had to keep Drew from the pumpkin patch for a little longer, and being he's our LSU fan, and gonna come in here and do a little reaction. Now, I got a question.
I want to sympathize with you because a pumpkin patch is a great way to kill yourself. Right? And we just wanted to make sure you were okay a little longer.
So, especially when you have no kids.
Yeah. Yep.
So, as an LSU fan, one, are you really that upset? And two, does it really matter? Because I do believe he is Dan Mullen for Florida. He had 1 year of success, and now he has done nothing since 2019.
Can I answer this as a non-LSU fan, and then I want to hear your reaction?
Go for it.
So the first one is, are you upset? And I believe that absolutely. Just because when you epitomize Louisiana, you epitomize that voice like that. Like that's really that personality of a true Cajun man that you want, and that honestly, I don't understand what the hell the dude's saying half the time, but I want to run through a brick wall for him.
Yeah.
And I mean, so am I upset?
Does that speak something for LSU players that you could sit in a huddle and a man just goes, and they're just like, yeah, yes! I mean,
If you're born and raised in it, I understand every single word he says.
So-
you're born and raised down there, you know what he says.
So am I upset? Yes. Does it matter? I mean, it hasn't. Other than 2019.
Yeah, but 2019 was the Burrow.
We could have coached that team.
I mean, they didn't need to be coached.
So does it matter? I don't think as much as the public eye wants them to. I mean, I know now he's going to USC, which we've talked about. I think that would be a mistake for USC.
I think so too.
Go ahead.
To me, am I upset? I've said on this show, and I think I've said it previously before, I think it was time for a change, but I don't think mid-season was the time.
Well, they should have just, right then, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't make it throughout the whole year. Because now that it's out there, like what? Okay, so they're already having issues listening to him and the coaches coaching with him.
Yeah, they said
what stops them from just going, look, next week, y'all will probably get your ass whooped. I mean, and then they're just going to go, all right.
Who's LSU got next week?
That's exactly what I'm pulling up.
I mean, you still haven't played Alabama.
I was about to say, that's got to be coming up soon.
That's coming.
We have Ole Miss.
Oh, yeah. Lane
an
Kiffin might walk out there and just, yeah.
Wow. So
next week might be rough.
So final question, and then we'll cut this because, quick reaction video. And obviously I'm going to let you end this on your feelings and everything like that. But sure, I mean, I know we've known about this for approximately 45 minutes. Any replacement ideas?
Something that was brought up in the
Joe Brady
in the group chat was Joe Brady. Kind of looking at him coming back, bringing that offense, maybe giving that spark that was 2019 back. Another name to throw around was the dude from Michigan State.
I don't know.
The same one that they said about Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel Tucker.
That's a good one.
Bringing him.
Mario Cristobal.
Those were the three
That was another
names.
one. That was another one that was named for Florida.
Really, those were the three names
On the
pretty much
earlier
brought
show.
up.
Yeah, on the earlier show.
Those were three of the names pretty much brought up. To me, out of that, Joe Brady kind of jumps out to me because he was previously there, but I just don't.
But is that the same effect as Edo? Like, was Joe Brady really that good?
To me,
How many years was he there?
1 year.
1 year.
In 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's shit.
To me,
I mean, I'm sorry. He's shit.
Coach O, I love a good X's and O's coach, but to me, the thing that that Coach O brought to us was that Louisiana mentality, that fight. He's the hoorah coach. Whenever you think of coaches, you either have an offensive coach, a defensive coach, or a hoorah coach. A get in your face, we're gonna run through a brick wall. Ha ha, let's go Tigers. That is Coach O. Apparently, he lost the locker room.
Yeah,
which
but
is
you know how far that goes?
That's so hard for me to believe.
That's so. Like, I get an X's and O's coach, but if you're not willing to change, and those inspirational coaches only go so far.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it sounds as if he really has no coaching talent. If that's all you are as an inspirational coach, and you win over the locker room by the Lions head coach Dan Campbell. We're gonna bite people's kneecaps.
Yeah.
I mean, inspirational coaches only go so far.
Well, him coming into LSU, he literally had said he knew he needed to change because of the way things ended at USC and the way things ended at Ole Miss. He knew he needed to change because he was at his time, at Coach O's time, at those schools, he was a more of a, let's say, he jumped into the situation and tried to coach every single situation, tried to coach every position how he wanted it coached instead of letting his coaches coach. Whenever he got to LSU, he was like, okay, that didn't really work out for me. Let me switch. Let me try to change. So he became more of a president, CEO type and pick the coaches, then let them coach. After last year, after hiring his best friend, Bo Pelini, he decided to change up coming into this year. And he was like, okay, I'm going to be more hands-on. Well, you see where that's gotten us. So I think he's figured out, he's like, okay, if I don't have the exact right people, and I think he saw the light at the end of the tunnel. It was either he starts the conversation. Hell, I think LSU started the conversation telling him, hey, let's chill it out. Like, so let's see if we got any other people any other people on the docket we might want to bring in here. And with LSU, with Coach O being Coach O, he might have been okay with it because he saw where things were going. It was just like, where do we go from here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find his record by season. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
I mean, it should be easy to just pull up LSU football on Wikipedia, and you could look at the school's record. He's been there, was 2017?
2017.
16.
Yeah, 16. But his first season was probably 2017.
I think it was mid-season 16 whenever he took over. But it was... I'm confused at the timing of this.
I mean, how can you not be right after coming off I mean, obviously, like you said, they were talking about it yesterday before that win, but you pull off a win over a top 25 team.
Exactly. Like, I get the decision was set, but, like, don't let shit get out.
And, I mean, even as – okay, so you're a Florida fan. You're an LSU fan. I don't know if that game was ever in doubt for LSU yesterday.
No.
Like, you really kind of dominated.
21-6, and then we kind of came back and tied it, and then they scored, and then we were nothing.
Right. I mean, it was kind of like that. Like, it never was in doubt yesterday. Like, you kind of knew the whole – like, so really, let's just say score was really close, but they dominated the game.
Right.
And now here we are less than 24 hours after that. Jeez. What a weird turnaround.
Yeah.
I don't want to drag this thing out. You almost got that information?
Yeah, I mean, in 2016, he went 6-2. Once he finally took over for Les Miles, he went 6-2.
Okay.
And then 2017, 9-4. 2018, 10-3. 15-0 and 19. 5-5, 4-3 so far this year.
So I mean, really, the build up to that championship, it wasn't just out of nowhere. Like, they got better, and got a little better, they got a little better, and then they won it all.
He gave me cause for, like, I was average. I'm an LSU fan, obviously. I'm always going to hope that we're going to win the national championship. Going into each of those years, I'm honestly seeing, okay. I'm honestly seeing, okay, cool. He's getting better. Teams are getting better. Okay, he's building to next year. Then 2019 happened. I'm like, oh my God, it's actually happening. And then last year, I'm like, okay, you throw that in the bag, COVID, whatever. Then this year.
Too much? Is this too much for you?
No, I like it, actually.
I think it looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
Then you move into this
The
week.
thing is your head even in this anymore? Why is that angled down so much?
I don't know.
But then you move into this year, and it's like,
Like an alien movie.
What the heck?
Yeah. All right, Drew.
But
Finish your take so we
you
can
get-
end this.
you get into this week, you get
Today.
into this year.
You know how
it's
we
just
always
like,
talk about how
where?
he gets so long-winded?
No, that's Marcus.
Oh, all right.
Thanks for listening to the Right On Sports Show. Find the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or find the guys on YouTube at Right On Sports and hit that subscribe button to be notified when they go live. In the meantime, check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Right On Sports.